Hey guys, this is Emo Tempest here. I wanted to come to you with, I guess, a new segment on my channel. It's called side deck choices, tech choices. I don't know what's better. I think I'm gonna title it Tech Choices. There's a couple of side deck cards that I've noticed are interesting, at least to say the least, that I've run into recently or that I've been using on my own. To be honest, most of them are for Mermail, monoMermail, since everyone's got that deck pretty much just about everywhere. These are some things you guys might want to consider. And to be honest, and to be fair, I was thinking, how do Mermails beat Mermails? Well, this is just something else that I wanted to put out as well. So, I guess the first card on the list is Retort. Retort reads, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card with the same name as the one in your graveyard, negate the activation. And if you do destroy that card, then you can add one card with that name from the graveyard to your hand. Now, I know at first most people thought, I know I did, was staples like Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and things like that. Even MSTs, which probably be the thing you hit the most. But in a mirror match, this card will go a long way. For example, I know in Heroes, if I've already used up my Miracle and I'm top decking and I draw this, then the likelihood that my opponent has to draw Miracle is great. So I'll set this, they'll rip a Miracle, I'll negate it and get my Miracle back for next turn. That also works with E-Calls and I guess Rhoda, Gem Sparks even, I don't know, anything like that. And in the case of Mermail, it works because they all play the same traps. They'll all do the same thing. They're gonna play double Squall and triple Sphere and Torrentials, and at some point, they'll play a Mirror Force or two, but it's all the same. So what you'll do is you'll activate yours, because you're gonna draw one first, whether you go first or second. So you'll bait theirs out, and it's not like they're not gonna get one. They're gonna have. I believe Megalo searches out spheres, and it's not like they don't play Megalo, so you're gonna negate a sphere or a Squall with this. It's guaranteed. So it's a really good card. If you guys want to, if you have any, hold on to them. They will be useful a lot. But yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is Deck Lockdown. I know in my Rogue of the Week, the Chaos Dragons, he played this card. And the card reads, neither player can add cards from their hand except by drawing them, and cannot special summon monsters from the deck. This card is destroyed during your second standby phase after activation. This is Arayo, and I don't even know what other card says no specials. And I think a Corridor of Agony you can't special from the deck. I forget. Yeah, you put this down with Arayo against like Heroes or Water. It'll stall them out a little bit. Their only answer is MST in this case, because they can't Diva. Or you put, my ideal play would be to put a Banisher of Radiance and this card up with a back row. And unless they draw Heavy Storm, which they usually do, you'll be fine for at least 2 turns, at least to get some advantage. Because they can't, they won't be able to Sphere or Diva, Diva or Lin actually was the only real problem against Banishers. And the Mirror Forces, of course, or whatever. But this will help. This will slow them down a lot, significantly, I believe. It's really good. It works with a lot of decks, like Heretics. I know Heretics can't do anything. Heroes are another, a Hero Lives build, because we search everything, and so yeah, this will really shut us down. So it's a really good card. If you guys don't have any, you might want to pick them up and try them out for yourself. Royal Prison is the next card I want to talk about. Monsters cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. Now, my first impression was Squall. The second I started running into Squalls, I go, okay, this card is gonna be useful. But then I started fighting Fire Kings too, and Garunix, and in the future, I don't remember the other guy's name, but the other Fire King will be able to special summon himself too. And it's just a lot of special summoning from the grave. Call of the Haunted still at 3, so that'll stop. Any deck that plays a variety of those. This also stops Gundy also. So when they pitch Gundy, you can lift this, and it'll be dead to them. So, like I said, a lot of these tech choices were meant for monoMermail, but it works on different levels. I'm sure there's other decks that you guys know about already that's special from the grave. This stops Spore. I think Spore is like at 3. I don't know why, but you could stop Spores with these. play spreaders, and other random cards. But yeah, so this is just something to think about. If you guys, I'm sure you have plenty of these in your Orcs cards. And I do want to talk about Vanity's Fiend. Vanity's Fiend, this card cannot be special summoned. While this card is on the field, neither player can special summon monsters. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but if you drop one of these turn 1 or turn 2, and or after your opponent has played Dark Hole and Mirror Force is gone, then man, this card will like dominate the rest of the round. I've had Super Polys and Miracles in my hand, and I couldn't do anything. I've scooped to this card on multiple occasions. This is why I think frogs are doing so well lately. There's been a lot of frog monarch and a lot of frog variants, slushy variants topping, and I think it's because they can play this card. And if you guys have any, hold on to them, bring them back. I'm not telling you to play frogs or anything, but you can tech one in your deck. I'm sure you have windups, for example. I don't know why they would do it, but anything that has excess monsters, like I guess a Thrasher, for me in my case, I can special a Thrasher and then just summon this. Or if my stall decks have battle faders and stuff like that, they can drop one. Any frog playing this card is going to be alright in the meta right now. But yeah, that's it for tech choices today. I'll be coming back to you with another segment in a couple weeks. Next week, I do believe I'll be picking up a case of the limited editions of Cosmo Blazer, because I have not bought anything from this set. So I'll probably just I'll show you guys a video of that, and then we'll talk about some of the cards in there. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any other great tech choices, just send them to me. I'd be happy to PM me or just put them in the comment box below, and I'll look into them, and then I'll tell me what you'll play them against and stuff, and then I'll give you a shout out in the next video, the next tech choices video, and I'll say, what the pros and cons of the card are, in my opinion and in yours. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you later.